The Ignatian Examen is a kind of prayer that many people have practiced for hundreds of years. Why has this practice endured over the years? I'll walk you through the steps, and I think that you'll see that the attraction to this practice is in its simplicity. Now, St. Ignatius and his companions founded the Jesuits in 1539. They were already practicing the spiritual exercises, and the Daily Examen was one of these spiritual practices. Ignatius felt like he received the Daily Examen from God and had his companions practice it twice a day, at noon and at night. Now, if you'd like to learn more about St. Ignatius and his life and ministry, I have a couple of websites linked in the description. Now, I'll walk you through the 5 steps of the Prayer of Examen. If you practice this prayer, find a place with the least amount of distractions and at a time when you're not feeling rushed. This prayer works best in the second half of the day, but if morning is your best time, you can review the events of the previous day. Now, after you're seated and ready, start by reviewing your day. Think of it like you're looking at the events alongside the Holy Spirit. If your day was so full of activity that it's hard to recall everything, ask God to bring clarity or to bring some of the specific events to your mind. While you review the events of the day, ask for God's grace as you look back on your day. Intentionally choose to look at your day with gratitude. This gives you a good frame of mind as you talk with God. One way to actively include gratitude is to notice the parts of the day that you're thankful for or that brought you joy. Reflect on the gifts that others brought you or the gift that you were to others. Now, sometimes we notice the movement of God through our emotions. Think about the emotions that you remember from the day. Is God telling you something about them or through them? Do you notice ways in which you could have responded better? Make a note of that for later. Are you sensing a new direction you should take? Is a specific person coming to mind? And why do you think they're coming to mind? Is there unfinished business that needs to be dealt with in some way? Now, after reviewing your day and your response to your day, ask God to bring to mind some aspects of the day that were important. They could be positive or negative, big or small, and something might come to mind that doesn't seem very unique or important. So hold judgment about why this particular part of your day is brought to your attention, and then pray about it in whatever way seems appropriate for that memory or thought. Notice which events brought you closer to God or farther away from God. And lastly, ask God to give you grace and wisdom for tomorrow and its circumstances. Notice how you feel as you pray, and bring these feelings to God in prayer and ask for God's guidance. Now, I've included a link in the description for a downloadable prayer card created by Ignatian Spirituality. And let me know in the comments how practicing the Daily Examen has been for you. Take care, and thanks for watching.